going to click a load tool, and I'm going to load up my teeth.ztl, the Z tool. And I'll click and drag to add those here. And I'll click edit. And I'll turn off my light box. And so now I have my teeth here. I can, here I'll switch my material to basic. I thought I had mine colored, so I don't know what's going on with that, but that's okay. I can simply go to Subtool and click Append and click Sphere 3D, and I've created a sphere that covers my teeth. So that was in the Subtool menu. I went to Append, and then I selected the Sphere 3D. And then I'm going to go into Move mode right here at the top. And I'm going to drag, oops, sorry, I want to make sure I want to scroll down and make sure I have the actual sphere I created selected here at the bottom of my list. So I've selected my sphere, and I'm going to move it back behind my teeth, and then I'm going to scale it down and just pull on one end of it, and then make this part, oops, and then scale down on the y-axis to flatten it out. Not totally flat, just enough to make it to be a kind of a basic disc or tongue shape. And pull it down here to the bottom teeth. Okay. So now from here, I can go into my draw mode. And after I've moved it and scaled it, I don't want it totally flat. I just want it, you know, kind of a basically like a tongue thickness. And then once I go into draw mode, I'm just going to click X to have on my symmetry. Is that right? There we go. And I'll just use my basic the standard brush to kind of sculpt it into a basic tongue. So I'm pushing down like this on each side and kind of right on the side. So it's kind of missing the side. I can always turn off the visibility of the teeth if I wanted to try to get to it. So I can get an unobstructed view. And then don't forget that Shift will smooth it out. So as I'm pushing in on the sides, holding shift will smooth out. Okay. This is my basic tongue shape. The move tool can also be helpful to try to move it into position of how I want it, to make sure that I'm, let's see, M and T will move it. And I don't have to have it like super huge or anything like that. It's not going to be very visible in the entirety of the mouth. Let's see. Bless you. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm still sculpting it, and everybody's still sculpting, and that's great. At a certain point, we can just click Geometry, Z Remesher, have that on half, and just click Z Remesher, and we can watch the topology change. If I click Shift F, I can see that the topology will change it to match what we're sculpting more, right? Shift F shows us what our topology is. And I don't need this to be like really super high poly because it's just the tongue and it won't be visible all the time, and we'll make it appear smooth in Maya. once I've done that, and I've done my Z remesher to it, I could even do it a couple times. There we go. I did it twice so that my topology was fairly low, not too high. And then we could do the same thing that we did with the teeth. Remember, we've gone over this now with the teeth, where we just kind of went into Z plugin, and we went to UV master, and we told it to unwrap. So now we've created UVs, and I'll turn off Shift F, and then I can go to Polypaint and turn on Colorize, and make sure I have this set to RGB. I could even just go to Color, put this on pink for my tongue, fill object, and it fills it with color right there. I could add some lighter pinks on top of it if I want to. Like I could turn off Z add, or I can keep it on if I want. And oops. Let's see, I want to go to standard, RGB, turn off Z add, and I'm going to just paint on some lighter pink, right? But actually I want to click geometry, click divide a couple of times. So when I paint on it, it'll come out smooth. Let's see. So let's turn this to a lighter pink. All right. Okay. So I've painted it after I UV mapped it, and then we did the same thing with the teeth. All we have to do, I mean, we could do darker reds and pinks if we want to, but the main goal here is, let's see, I'll turn my subdivision level back down to 1, and I'll go to export and export out this tongue.obj. Save, and then let that save, and then I can go to Z plugin, multi-map exporter, make sure displacement is off, texture from Polypaint is on, and create all maps. And right there, I'll call it tongue tm.tiff, save. And there we go. We can import the OBJ we exported, just like we did with the teeth. Import those into Maya. Create a new AI standard surface material in Maya, and apply the image map to it.